Hey everyone, it's Tyson here, and today I want to talk to you guys about an important topic that I've had struggles with in the past, and I'm sure a lot of you have, and it's progress in the gym. So we see so many people on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube. We see people in the gym all the time. People are making personal bests all the time, right? You see people squatting really heavy. You see people hitting a new deadlift PR. You see someone bang out 20 reps in the pull-ups, and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking do that. I want to do it. You go into the gym and you might have a shitty session, or you might not hit a PR this session, and then you start getting frustrated. You're like, oh, fuck off. Like, another day I didn't get anything done. Like, another day was you might have a bad workout. You might have a week of bad workouts, or you might not be able to put in the effort today, and you just get so frustrated. It's actually funny. I was talking to my friend the other week, and I had a really good chest session when I just finished my powerlifting meet, and I came back to doing a bit of high volume, and it was just so fun. I got in there, did a lot of reps, and just actually made the session really good. Then the next day came the legs, and I was just terrible. It was so funny how I went so far up, like I was so high on such a high note, and then I was like boom down. It was so shit. I got in there. I couldn't even squat 110. I did a couple reps, and I was like, oh, this is really shit. Did some other things, just mucked around. I just wasn't in that headspace, right? And then the whole time I was like, oh well. And then you start when you start questioning yourself in your mind, you're like, oh, it's just a shitty workout. Maybe I need to change programs. Oh, like, what's going on? My sleep's wrong. I'm just not making any progress in the gym. And you start questioning yourself and doubting yourself. That's when you lose motivation. That's when you just start feeling like crap, and you're like, oh my god, like, what's going on? But it's so funny because it gets to us so much, and then it'll put the rest of your workout off. It might even put you off for the rest of the week, or the rest of for how long? Who knows? And it's all because we expect every single session we should be making personal bests. But it's not always going to be like that, guys, because we can't, like, our body's not trained, like I said yesterday, to be redlining all the time, going harder and harder and harder. Sure, you can make decent progress when you're a beginner, which is going to be the best time. Um, your first year or two of training, if you're actually doing the right things, if you're eating right, if you're lifting right, if you're doing the right things, you're gonna soar, you're gonna rock it, like you're gonna make a shitload of progress, and then after all of that, all of a sudden it's just gonna start going down in a period, down, 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 because you know why? Our body gets smart, and our body starts adapting to the workouts. Our body starts adapting to muscle gain, and it doesn't always want to change as efficiently as it did at the start. And you guys are going to have to realize that progress is going to start slowing down a lot. Take my client today. So for the first time ever, he squatted 100 kilos for 5 sets of 5, deadlifted 100 kilos for 3 sets of 5, 105 kilos, sorry. He's never done that before, and we were stoked. Like, he was just like, yes. Like, he was just so happy. I was stoked for him. It was fucking awesome. But you know what's going to happen? He's not going to make as much progress anymore, as much. Like, he's still going to make progress for sure, but it's not going to be as fast as what he took his squat and deadlift from 60 to 105 in about 6 weeks. It's just not going to be as fast because his body's starting to adapt. It's going to become smarter. It's going to become more efficient, and it's not going to want to try and adapt as fast as it can because it wants to try and save that energy, right? And that's what you guys have got to think about. If you're trying to go and bust PRs every single session, and you're not getting that in, you're not getting a PR. Like, okay, I didn't get my 110 kilo squat today, but last week I could squat 105 really easy. And then Johnny on Instagram, he just got 120 again. It looks like he's always having a good workout. What the fuck's going on? Like, what's wrong with mine? Is my training wrong? Is my diet wrong? Is my sleep wrong? It might not be any of those things, guys. It might just be a shitty workout week. It might be a shitty workout month. You can't just keep questioning because we see all this progress all the time. Like, yeah, 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 like, let's go, let's go, let's go. Like motivation videos, personal best videos, all these things. It takes time for you to make progress. If you look at these guys, how much fucking weight they're lifting, they didn't do it overnight. It took them a fucking long time. Powerlifters and shit like that, 10 years. Me to squat 150 kilos, it took me 2.5 years. I didn't just happen to jump out of the game, whoa, I can squat all of a sudden, I can squat 140 kilos. No, there was a lot of failure. There was a lot, I'm telling you, there was so much failure. There was so much grinding it out, actually mentally pushing myself because I was watching these people and I wanted it fast. And I was like, come on, let's do it every single session. But you know what's going to make you the most progress? is putting in that effort, going through the sessions, and actually getting shit done. Whether you have a shitty session or not, write it out. Why was it shit? Did you have a shitty sleep? Like, what could be better? You just need to learn to get yourself in the right mindset, okay? Because we can't have things fast. We can't have it all the time. It's not going to happen like that. From me squatting the bar to me squatting 150 kilos, like I said, 2.5 years. But you know what happened? I wanted to jump really far ahead. And I just started half squatting, started quarter squatting, and I think I got to like, 80, 100 kilos quarter squatting pretty fast. Like, yeah, this is really good. And then one of my friends who's actually can squat properly taught me how to squat, and the same thing happened. I wanted to jump up really fast, but it takes time. You need to learn the movement. It's, have you heard of mastery? So mastery takes over 10,000 hours, guys. It's going to take you a long time to make progress. It's going to take you a long time to actually get to where you want to go. But then again, what's going to happen when you get there? Like for me, I was like, yes, I'm going to squat 3 plates. I'm going to squat 140 kilos, and everything's going to be great. I'm going to be looking great. I'm going to be strong. And then I got there. I got it on New Year's Eve, and you know what? Now I have to set myself a new goal, because otherwise you're going to lose motivation even more. And all that effort was great. It was worth it. But now I'm like, well, what am I going to do now? I'm not going to go, yes, I've got my goal. I'm leaving. I'm done. I'm not going to the gym anymore. I got my goal. No, it doesn't happen like that. So you guys need to think about all the progress that's going to be happening, all the progress you're going to be seeing around you. It's going to be happening to you, but it takes small steps, alright? It's not going to be every workout. You're not going to fucking make gains every workout. But what I want you guys to do is one key thing. Write down when you make a personal best. You might get 2 or 3 reps more. That's still a personal best. Write it down. Today I squatted 80 kilos for 7 reps instead of 5 reps. That's a personal best. If you get that, you're winning. You know what we forget? The small things in life. If I squat tomorrow and I squat 1 more extra rep out of all my sets, that's 1 more rep. That's a personal best. I don't care if it's small, but you guys think of, oh, well, Tyson, you just got 1 more rep. Yeah, but what does that mean? That means I've got more energy in the tank. That means I'm getting stronger. That's what it means. It means I'm getting stronger. That's what I want to see. It means I'm making progress. The same thing as you guys. What if today you thought you had a shitty workout? You're like, oh, well, I didn't bench 20 kilos more than I usually would. Like, oh, I could bench 40 last week. I could bench 40 this week. But I only got 6 reps instead of 5 reps. But I want to really be able to bench 45, or I really want to be able to bench 50. You still got a personal best today. So go back, look at where you're making small incremental gains, and be happy for it, guys. Stop looking at huge, I'm going to be happy when I squat 4 plates or 3 plates or bench 2 plates. It's going to take time. It's going to take a lot of hard work, but you've got to learn to love the grind. Because if you don't love it, well then you're wasting your life, because you're going to be like, once I get to this point, then I'll be happy. You don't look at the progress that's happening along the way. So that's my rant for today, guys. If I want you to take one thing away from it, just one thing, start looking at your progress. Start looking at the small gains you make. Even if it's a minuscule thing, something is better than nothing, right? Wouldn't you agree? Would you rather have some type of achievement rather than no achievement? Because I sure would. So that's it for today, guys. I hope it was informative. Make sure you follow me on all the things down below, and also my online coaching is going to be closing up soon. I've got 3 more spots, so if you want to get in, make sure you email me, tyson@tysonbrown.com.au. Otherwise, I'll see you next time.